Hello everyone, glad to have you back, and I'm glad to be back here today. And once again, it is a cold, snowy day here where I am. It's this morning when I woke up, they said it was minus 10 degrees, but feels like minus 14. So it is a very cold day today. So I'm kind of bundled up and got the fireplace going. It's a good day to be indoors, I think. So, as you know, stories, treasures, and tea is what I talk about. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, of course. But I really want to thank the people that made comments and that were that have subscribed. I'm very thankful for that. I know there were people that said they were inspired to thrift shop from watching the video, and there was another lady that said she's been addicted to coffee for 40 years and is thinking of trying teas now. So that's wonderful to hear. I love to hear your input and suggestions, comments. You can ask me whatever you want. Even if it's personal, I'll answer it. If it's too personal, maybe I won't. But I do welcome your comments for sure. So at the end of this video, we're going to have a special introduction of a special character. So hopefully you can stay to the end and meet this character. But what I'm going to talk about first is I'm going to talk about my thrift shopping this week. Sometimes I go to thrift shops, sometimes Facebook Marketplace, but this week I went to a flea market. I forgot to mention flea markets. And some of the flea markets are great deals and some of them are not. This one was very good. I was very pleased with it. And actually my daughter and I collect blue willow. So we like blue willow china and dishes, but even things that are almost blue willow. So I'm going to show you what I got this week at a flea market, and it was really a good deal. So the first one I got was this, which is not quite blue willow, but it's going to blend in with our blue willow things for sure. Now this plate, which is actually Spode, there's no chips, no cracks. It was $1 in this flea market that we went to. So that was a great deal. And then at a thrift shop, I found these, which are square little lunch plates. I got 4 of them. They're from the Bombay company, actually. 4 of them for $3.99. So that was a great deal I got on those plates this week. The other thing I wanted to talk about, because I did this week, was is kind of a flower bouquet hack. Maybe you do this all the time. My mother-in-law used to do this, and I really love that idea. So she would buy like a cheap bouquet of flowers, and she would divide it up. So she would maybe have all greens, and then she'd have all the pinks, maybe one rosebud in a bud vase like that. So I think that's a great idea when you have a bunch of flowers that, maybe you get them in, excuse me, in Walmart or one of the discount food stores. It's a great way to extend the life and to have flowers in all areas of your house. So So that was just a little side note. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is getting through tough times. Actually, I'm gonna save that for the end, because before that, I want to talk about tea. That's one of the things I like to talk about each week. And what I have today is I have my blend that Heather made, and it is it's a floral comfort tea. It has chamomile in it. It has rosebuds in it. It has lavender in it. And I usually drink it at night. Beautiful. It's good to have at night because of the chamomile and the lavender. And it's a beautiful, subtle rose taste. I love that tea. That's my favorite tea right now. So, getting through the tough times. And I talked about end of relationships, and when you are at that most intense time, what are some things that you can do? So one of the things that was suggested to me, and all of these things were things that I did to help me through. And one of the things was to do things for somebody else. I felt like I don't want to do something for somebody else. I'm too broken. But honestly, it's one of the best medicines to get you through that. Another thing is to pamper yourself. You know, have baths, skincare. We were talking about taking care of your skin and makeup and, you know, feeling better about yourself. Because I remember when I first separated, I thought everyone else was more beautiful than me. I literally believe that. So your self-esteem is down. So it's good to pamper yourself. Yoga. I do yoga on YouTube. And the woman that I watch, it's called Padma Yoga. She's very good. It's kind of, you know, beginner yoga. It's not really experienced yoga for sure, but I love her. And meditation. I also watch guided meditation most days on YouTube. And it's usually 10 minutes. That's all I do is 10 minutes. And I think if you can do 10 minutes once or twice a day, maybe in the morning and the evening, they have special guided ones for the morning, or they have some for evening just before you go to bed. It really does. It's proven to help reduce high blood pressure, and it helps make your immune system better if you can meditate for a while. And I know some people think, I can't turn off my mind. And you don't have to. That's part of it. It's really a great experience. And the other thing that's really good for getting you through that time is to do a gratitude journal. Every night before you go to bed, just write down 3 or 4 things that you were grateful for that day. And I remember that too. I thought, what can I be grateful for in this predicament I'm in and this sadness that I'm going through? But of course, there's always something. Like I looked at a YouTube today about gratitude. It was just about gratitude. It was kind of a meditation about gratitude. And this gentleman, what he said was, I am grateful for being a beneficial presence on this planet. I thought that was pretty heavy duty, but it's true. I just generally, when I'm in my bed, I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my health. So a gratitude journal, if you do it every day, it helps you get through. So I'm just going to go back to skincare for a minute, because I learned on YouTube by other YouTube women that are content creators. three tips that I really liked. One of them was rosehip oil, which I used rosehip oil in the 70s. And I remember I didn't do too well with it. I think I was using it incorrectly. Maybe it was my young skin didn't need that nourishment as much. I don't know. But I've seen three content creators on YouTube that have suggested, one was a very young girl and the other one was my age, rosehip oil. So I started using it, and honestly, I get a lot of puffy under my eyes, and the rosehip oil has really contributed to helping that for sure. And the other tip was, I don't know why I've never seen these. I'm sure many of you have, but I never really saw this until I saw an older woman on YouTube that was talking about it, and it's a beauty blender. So instead of, using your hands to smooth it on, which is what a lot of the, products suggest, the idea is just to press it into your face, your moisturizer, or your, also, I even do I have a CC cream that I mix with a little bit of concealer, and I do it on my hand, and then I put it on my face, and then I blend it with the Beauty Blender, which has to be damp, so you get it a little bit wet. So that's my, kind of skincare simple ideas for today. And I think that's about it for now. And I think, but I do want you to meet our special guest. So please stay tuned for that. Stay with Mama. This is our Lilibet. Lilibet is 6 months old. She's, we did a DNA test, so we found out that she is part Pomeranian, part wolf, a little bit wolf, as all dogs are apparently, but mainly Pomeranian and Terrier. She's a good girl. She's sleepy right now. I'm going to talk about having a puppy when you're over 60. And we were going to name her Nougat, because her coloring is kind of like nougat. But on our way to pick her up, that was the day that Queen Elizabeth passed away. So we decided we would call her Lilibet in honor of the Queen, because she's a queen in our house and we love her. Cookie! Where's your cookie? Yeah! I look forward to seeing you next week. If you can subscribe, that's great. If you just join us next week, I would be very pleased. And I hope that you can learn some things from me, and I will learn some things from you. Thank you. Bye.